10 signs. He only wants sex and how to response. You are valuable woman. Here are 10 questions that, when asked in a specific context, could suggest someone is primarily interested in a sexual connection. You can use these example dialogues to communicate your boundaries and indicate that you're not interested in a purely physical relationship. 1. What's your idea of a perfect night alone together? This question might be aimed at gauging your interest in intimate or private activities. Your response: I really value deep conversations and shared interests. I'd love a night where we connect on an emotional level. How about you? 2. Have you ever had a friends with benefits situation? Questions about past casual relationships could indicate a preference for non-committal physical connections. Your response: I appreciate different relationship dynamics, but I'm personally looking for something more emotionally meaningful and committed. 3. Do you consider yourself a spontaneous person? This question could be an attempt to assess your openness to impromptu and potentially intimate encounters. Your response: I enjoy spontaneity too, but it's important for me to build a connection beyond just the physical. What are your thoughts on that? 4. What's the most adventurous place you've ever hooked up? Inquiring about adventurous experiences may suggest a focus on the physical aspects of a relationship. Your response: I'm more interested in creating shared experiences outside of the bedroom. Let's focus on getting to know each other in different ways. 5. Are you comfortable with keeping things casual? A direct question about the level of commitment might reveal a desire for a less serious, more physical connection. Your response: I'm looking for something a bit more serious and committed. Casual isn't really what I'm aiming for right now. How about you? 6. How important is physical attraction in a relationship for you? A focus on physical attraction may suggest a prioritization of the physical aspects of a relationship. Your response: physical attraction is essential, but I believe in a balance between that and emotional connection. What are your thoughts on building a deeper bond? 7. What's your take on one-night stands? Discussing attitudes toward one-night stands may indicate a preference for less committed interactions. Your response: I respect different choices, but for me, I prefer connections that have the potential to grow over time. What about you? 8. Do you believe in love at first sight or in getting to know someone slowly? This question may reveal a preference for quick, potentially physical connections over slower, more emotionally intimate relationships. Your response: I believe in taking the time to truly understand someone. Building a connection slowly is important to me. How do you approach relationships? 9. How do you feel about casual dating without any strings attached? A question about casual dating can signal an interest in relationships that are more about physical connection than emotional commitment. Your response: I'm more into dating with the possibility of a meaningful connection. Casual dating isn't aligned with what I'm looking for right now. What about you? 10. What are your thoughts on keeping a relationship low-key? A preference for keeping things low-key might indicate a desire for a more discreet, potentially physical relationship. Your response: I appreciate simplicity, but I also value the depth and meaning that come with a committed relationship. How do you feel about that balance? It's crucial to consider the overall context of the conversation and the dynamics of your relationship when interpreting these questions. If you have concerns or uncertainties, it's always best to communicate openly with your partner to gain a better understanding of their intentions and expectations.